Yes, sir. We got the bros in there, man. Salute, Salted Balls, Quiet Storm, Black in the Day, Gunmetal Guys, salute, brother. We got Gold P in the building, got the brother Black Jack. We in there, y'all. Let me know how the sound. If the sound is hitting like it's supposed to hit. Salute to all y'all brothers, man. I appreciate y'all joining. Let me get a one in the chat if the sound is on point, and we'll dive right into it. Once again, appreciate everybody joining, man. There's a lot of different places in the space where y'all can be. A lot of different places where you brothers can be, and y'all are over here with your bro Wrench Turner, man. For those who are not subscribed to the channel, or for those who are not familiar with who I am Wrench Turner. I do content creation, not only for myself, not only for the bros. I absolutely do it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, every now and then we'll get into some of that word and really have to take it to church. Absolutely. And I am not married, but for the married brothers who are going to listen to the restream, I'm pretty sure your wife or you listening to this and be like,
you know, Optimus Prime is my husband, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. All right. If you all would do me a huge favor and click that like button. Look like we already got 8 likes. That's cool. So, Brickgate. Everybody strike when the iron is hot, right? And I saw a lot of people talking about it. It was real hot in these TikTok streets, real hot on Twitter. It was scorching hot on IG. And of course, scorching hot on YouTube. So I wanted to let everybody get their piece out and kind of let a little bit of the dust settle, right? And what I came across today absolutely made me want to go live. Now, what I will say, I don't know if the lady that we're going to watch is lying, but apparently she is a friend to the lady who supposedly got hit with a brick. And she says that it wasn't a brick and it wasn't a brother that did it. Said it wasn't a brother that did it. So I want to get you all's opinion, right? We're going to watch that video. And that's basically what the stream is going to be about. We're going to break that down. We're going to sit there and watch it together, man. And I want to get you all's feedback, right? I get y'all's feedback. I mean, as soon as I saw it, my initial feeling was,
this is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you.
All right. All right. So we're gonna break this thing down and we're gonna really get into it, man, and see if this lady's really telling the truth. So let me go ahead and kind of set up, lay it out for you, right? So there's some brothers on TikTok, and they have got to digging into the sister's background and into, her history and all this other kind of stuff. And what ends up happening is a friend comes out, or a former friend comes out, and starts to expose her in a way that I think will be very interesting for content creation. We got the beautiful Randy K in the building. I appreciate you joining, sister. And yeah, we're gonna go down through there and we're gonna check it out, man. So another thing I want to say too, I appreciate everyone who supported the last stream, man. Had a couple of folks support on the Cash App. Shout out to Salty Balls. Shout out to Randy K. Shout out to my brother, the Quiet Storm. Shout out to Black in the Day, Gunmetal Guy. The beautiful Randy K, as always. Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into it. My brother Christopher Williams in the building. Salute to you, bro. But yeah, without further, man, hold up. My brother done already hit the Cash App. Shout out to Machismo TV.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. I just saw it just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
I appreciate it, brother. Shout out to Machismo TV. If you are not already subscribed to Machismo TV, please go by and support the movement, man. A lot of times you'll catch me over there live on late Sundays. You'll catch the brother, the contractor over there. A lot of brothers stopping by. You'll see the brother Theo Coop in there. You'll see Theo Waff in there. So a lot of good brothers swinging by. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up this. I'm going to bring up this video, and it's basically a TikTok. It's a TikTok live, right? And they are pretty much discussing what's going on with this sister. So give me just a second to bring this up. And we're going to get into it. Give me just a second here. And let me know when you all can see that. When that all pops up on your screen. Whenever it pops up, if y'all can put some ones in the chat for me, I would greatly appreciate it, and we can go ahead and dive into it. Yes, sir. You're going to need your popcorn. Yeah, you're going to need your popcorn for this one, bro. If this sister's telling the truth, man, this is some. Okay, got the ones. Cool, let's get into it. I'm going to play it, then I'm going to stop it to make sure the sound is good, and then we'll dive back into it. How that sound? Can y'all hear that pretty good? Salute to the bro. Say, Brother Black in the Day say he got his popcorn ready. I see the ones. All right, Randy K. No sound. Okay. All right, let me see here. Give me just a second here. No sound. All right. Give me just a minute. Hold tight. Hold tight. Let's try this again. All right, can you hear that? Let me get a 1. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you all can hear it. A 1 if you can't hear it, a 2 if you can hear it. Damn, still no sound, huh? Girl. Give me just a second. Hey, bro, you say it's faint? You say it's like real faint in the background. Give me a second. I got an idea. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Man, I did all this work to get this set up, so you already know.
He was madder than hell.
Give me just a second. What I'm gonna try to do is go ahead and it's a long video, so I'm not sure that it's gonna necessarily work, but I'm gonna download it to StreamYard. Go ahead and drop it in the StreamYard and see if that'll work for us. Matter of fact, let me try and close my media player real quick first. See if I can get that to work. Close some of these windows. Man, don't tell me they're hating on the stream already. Tell me they're hating on the stream already. Give me just a minute. Let's see here.
Prepared.
Right. Yeah, you called it earlier, didn't you?
All right, let me know if y'all can hear it now. Let's go. All right. We're gonna dive into it. So this was on TikTok, and this is supposed to be one of her so-called friends that had a lot to say about her. So if you look at this quadrant, so you got the 4 squares where people are. I know y'all can kind of see my mouse cursor. In the bottom left, that's where her friend is gonna pop up, man, and listen to what she got to say. Let's go.
I've been doing this a long time, y'all. BNN, we so serious about this. We not your average entirety.
I can if you want me to.
Why not? I mean, that's what everybody.
That's what they're here for, right?
That screen record. Y'all better be hitting that screen record. If y'all watching this,
Tell them.
you better be hitting that screen record.
Can y'all see it? Y'all see all 4 people?
Yep.
Any
Yeah,
hits,
we could probably lower it a little bit so we can see you and Sean a little more, or less Sean.
Yeah, you can put me up in the corner.
No, raise a little. Raise a little.
I was friends with her. We were friends for over 10 years. She and I met here in Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. I live in Minnesota. And I just wanted to come on here. I'm not on here to smear her or to be a bad person. For people who are watching this, my biggest fear for her is that she's going to meet the wrong one. She's going to be doing a lot of this, and which is what she does. I've known the girl for almost 13 years. She and I fell out. I'll get to that later because that's not important right now. But my biggest fear for her is that she's going to get what she's asking for. Somebody's going to unalive her. Somebody's going to really give it to her like she wants it. And I've seen this girl in action many a times. This is not new for her. And it made me feel, when I first saw the video, I just went again. And not again, and like, oh, something bad happened to her. I'm like, she doing this again. You got.
Bruh. Shout out to the bros, man, because the bro was like, man, everybody was like, hey, this is a finesse. Real quick, I'm gonna get right back into the video. I'm not gonna postpone it. Let me know if the sound is cool. It sounded like it was kind of loud on my end when it was coming through the roadcaster, but let me know if the sound is good for y'all. Shout out to T Tokes. What's going on, G? If the sound is good, press 1 and I'll start it right back up. Juicy Smoley at it. Hey, bro, she like Juicy squared, bro. So yeah, okay, sound good. We're getting right back into it. I'm not gonna postpone it. Let's go.
You just got caught in 2023 years ago doing this. Like, your own people wouldn't even ride for you and support you. So it's like, eventually I'm like, girl, somebody's gonna pull your card. I told her that, and me and her friendship, like, we're not on, like, speaking terms. I talked to her in 2021 when I had a subpoena come to my house for a 2020 incident that was very similar to this one that she just did. It's like, for you to cuss me out and not like me and get overly drunk, but you use my name in a subpoena because, oh, you're smart and you're intelligent. You wanted me to ride for you, but you dissed me and called me everything but a child of God, so to speak. Right. So, my biggest thing, like I said, I hope that she stops doing what she's doing, because at this point, people apparently know her character. Right. Shayna was not the first person to reach out to me. Some people were reaching out to me to be messy. Oh, did you see your girl and this type of thing? Right. And I'm like, well, it wasn't coming from a insightful type of place. Right. So And me being the person I am, and Rhoda has said this about, I have a white father. So a lot of people like to try to, but I come from an African-American woman who was born in Birmingham, Alabama in 1963. So
Salute to Machismo TV. Shout out. Appreciate the feedback, Gunmetal Guy, Randy K, T Tooks. Saw the boss boy say 3 GoFundMe's, no police report, and a 3 and a Dollar Tree scandal. Funny thing is, the bros looking like this, like, man, hell no, this cap. The sisters was sitting there like,
How could he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe.
let's go and get back into the video. Let's go.
a lot of people, when they see me, they may not see me as a foundational Black woman or whatever, but when you see videos of Rhoda, she's got an afro on and she's, oh, protect Black women, power to the people type thing. Do you also tell people that the Black women that you was hanging with in New York, oh, their wigs are crooked, their wigs be fucked up, their wigs be messed up? It's like, huh? You know, but she's not going to paint that image to y'all. She wants people to believe she's for women empowerment. Like, a lot of Somali people, I don't know how close y'all are with the Somali community. Me living in Minnesota, we have the highest population of Somalis in the United States outside of Ohio. So I have been around this community for a long time. Some of them are amazing people. I'm not going to take that away from them. But there is a disconnect with African Americans and Somalis because they look at themselves as superior. I know people that. I know. They will not tell you that they're African American. They look at them. They're African American and they're Black when they want funding or when they want people to empathize with them. But at any other time, I'm Somali. I'm Somali.
Everybody heard that, right? Hey, you ain't got to necessarily agree with everything that Tariq say, but if it's one thing that he didn't really kind of hit on, he came in and he was like, hey, we're going to differentiate ourselves for this very reason. What she said is when they want to get handouts, they'll claim to be African American, they'll claim to be Black, but when any other time they'll say, hey man, no, we Somalians, you know what I mean? Appreciate the cash app that came through from Machismo TV. Appreciate you, bro.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. Right now. I just saw it just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
The funny thing about it, so I appreciate that cash app Machismo TV. Funny thing is, a lot of times, and I'm not going to prolong this, a lot of times we'll hear him say, hey, well, I'm going to divest. I'm going to divest. And that's cool. You know, that's cool to give them a Brad. And they're like, Brad is going to take me shopping. Okay, that's cool. Brad going to take you shopping. Soon as they get to the break room, Brad looking over that little door like this.
I want to help you change.
Let's get back into the video. Let's go.
And the bad part about that is it's actually people out there. There's some Somalis who will tell you, yeah, I'm Black, I'm African American or whatever, but it's a very, very small minority because so many of them have this disconnect with African Americans. And a lot of the girls who don't cover their hair and who are kind of out there in the community, they love Black men. They love, it's almost like how white women, they fetishize Black men. It's the same with them. They, because Somali men give them issues and they have all this trauma in their lives, and some of them they were born, in refugee camps in Africa and stuff. So,
damn. Funny thing about it, she said that a lot of times they men basically don't play that shit. I want to make sure I acknowledge the sisters in the building. Shout out to Brittany B. I'll say it again. Shout out to Randy K. All right. I know that you sisters have been through a lot, and the message that I want to hand down to you is this.
Your heart's been broken, so wounded. I want to know who you are. I want you to call me.
I want you to call me. Let's get right back into the video. Let's go. Appreciate that, bro. I'm going live with the clips, man. Let's get back into it.
They don't have the same struggles or the same understanding as foundational African Americans do. They piggyback off of that trauma, like when Breonna Taylor died, when Sandra Bland died. Protect black women, protect black women. It's like, but y'all be calling black women nappy-headed. You know, I have an African, my mother is black, my mother is African American, my mother is dark skinned, so I be looking at it like, do they hear how they sound?
Right.
You know, and yes, they do experience Islamophobia, xenophobia, those type of things. But y'all not telling people that you call them Judea Adun. Judea Adun translates to nappy-headed N-I-G-G-A. That's what it translates to. That's y'all saying.
So apparently she has a habit of calling sisters and brothers nappy-headed N-I-G-G-A's. As sister said, shout out to Jerome Payne Randy. You're going to have to call him. Machismo TV, shout out to you, bro. My brother, The Quiet Storm, you know what I'm talking about? I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all keeping the chat live, man. Y'all are helping me more than y'all know. So for the brother Quiet Storm, got to drop here. That's his soundbite. You know, it's unfortunate that this that this even had to go down. You know what I mean? But I find it funny that if somebody is standing there with a brick, my thoughts would be,
You should have moved. You should have moved a long time ago.
you know what I'm saying? Hey man, what did you standing there? What is you standing there waiting for? And the way he came across with that brick, he was obvious.
He was madder than hell.
Madder than hell. Let's get back into the video. Let's go.
About black folks, you know, but I say all of this because when you look into her background and I knew people were going to do it. I'm just like, somebody going to pull this girl's card. Somebody is going to pull her card and find out. She will say that black men accosted her and beat her up. And a lot of times it be women.
So I'm gonna dig deep, and you know, I took notes when we were talking, but I'm just gonna share. You know, when I first seen it, I thought, went through TikTok. I thought somebody had a swollen reaction to something. I didn't pay any attention to it when the story first came out. The second time it went by, I thought it was a third world country. I wasn't paying attention. Then I saw your video and, I started, doing my little digging. And there was a lot of things I didn't like. A lot of things, I stand for reparations. And I think that was the first thing that triggered me is when I saw one of her videos and it had, when she was slapping the people and had reparations on there. I thought that was very disrespectful. But I just kind of took issue how she cloaks herself in blackness. There's videos of her wearing an afro, talking about, hair texture. She got featured in Essence magazine about hair. So she's weaving in and out, and it's got to come to a stop. I reported her GoFundMe. I told, and I gave a good explanation as to why. I also reached out to other friends. Rachel was the only one that, well, at first she was like, but, I told her what I was on, and, she jumped in my inbox and welcomed me to, ask her whatever I wanted to ask her. Her other friends, they're, when you were talking about her, Rachel, of how close a friend, you were with her at the time, they're kind of, they're in that sunken place. One was a foundational Black American girl. She called me all kinds of things under the sun and was like, you don't understand. She was like, she's all for, Black feminist empowerment. I think that's detrimental with our society. You're Black first before your sex comes, especially when you fall into like unity. But I just want to ask you a couple of questions or kind of open it up, and I guess if they want to jump in and ask anything, that's fine. But the story that caught my eye, that I felt collaborated with what took place that day.
All right, real quick. I know we got 17 people in the building. I appreciate you joining. Listen to what is supposedly the real story, bro. This is, and if what she is saying is true, bro, it's a lot deeper than what a lot of people think. I went down the rabbit hole, bro, and I had some stuff prepared, but I'm going to give y'all the information to let y'all go do some digging, right? But let's get back into it. Listen to this story.
Allegedly, if it was that, was when you were telling me about July 4th in 2020. I think if you could just kind of tell that story the best way you can, I think people will hear the similarities of what we're assuming what took place and what she was saying.
Absolutely. So night started out, pretty good. We went to 7 downtown. 7 is a nightclub. It's closed now. Me, her, and 2 other Somali girls. I was driving because I'm usually always a designated driver. I'm going to just start you at the door. It started at the door. We were downstairs. It was only 2 people ahead of us in the line. It was a African-American couple, a black couple, a lady and her man. And Rhoda walks off to the side to try to get in front of the girl. And the man goes, to me. He bypassed them and goes to me, excuse me, sister, we in line. I said, oh, okay. And I go, oh, Rhoda, don't get in front of me or they in line. I would never try to cut you off, Black Queen. Oh, no. It was very sarcastic, very arrogant, and I knew, I said, this is going to be quite a night. And the girl didn't say anything. She just had a look on her face, and I said, oh, she might turn up tonight. Because, again, I've seen her turn up before. We hadn't been out in years, and the club had just opened a month ago. We go in, we're in the VIP section. She's dancing, and she's always cotton blocking me. That's the thing. So anytime a man approaches me, oh no, she knocks his hand away, and I'm like, let me go just get my phone. I leave my phone in the car.
Hey, that sound familiar? Do that sound familiar? She said guys would try to approach her, and people would knock her hand away. If you all appreciate the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And if you so wish to support the stream, make sure you hit either the Cash App or the PayPal. You can pick your poison. At the end of the day, this is fresh off the press, and you cannot deny that.
This is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you. You get to see me, but I can't see you.
I can't see you, but I have a high suspicion.
I just sense that there's some white people watching me.
All right, let's go. Let's get back into the video.
Go downstairs, get my phone. Couldn't get back in the club. The white lady at the door, oh, we're at the castle. You got to wait in line. I text them, hey, y'all, I'm outside, same spot. I'll see you when you get out here. 15 minutes later, F you fat bitch, we're no longer friends. You're the reason I'm getting my ASS beat. I'm like, where's this coming from? But again, I wasn't shocked at it because that was her behavior over the years. I just wasn't expecting her to do that. So it's pandemonium downtown. The club's only been open for like a week because of COVID. So it's traffic everywhere. I'm trying to duck and dodge traffic, trying to find her. I'm in front of First Ave. I'm here. I'm there. I'm here. I'm there. She finally ends up, getting in the car. And in the midst, I'm looking at her story on Facebook and Instagram. She's posting it. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to my face. I'm a PhD student. I'm a PhD student. They mad. They haters. These 4 big black burly men, they accosted me. They beat me up and they pushed me down the stairs. I mean, she's going all out. So I get out of the car, and at this point, I park my car. I'm walking. I go up to 7. It's a crowd of, I'm going to just say 100, 200 people. Big old crowd of people. My voice, excuse me, has anybody seen a Somali girl in a leopard print catsuit? Oh, yeah, that BITCH is the reason we can't get in. She was trying to fight everybody in the club.
Hey, did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? They say she was trying to fight everybody in the club, and she was the reason why some other people couldn't get in. So I know she kind of, she's kind of bouncing all over the place, but keep listening and listen to how listen. This is why I said it's more sinister than what's really showing. So keep listening.
I go around, I see if maybe she had got arrested. So I see a cop, and I don't even like dealing with cops, especially George Floyd had this was May, and this was July that we were in. So I go and I say, excuse me, sir, I see the cop sitting in the car. Did y'all arrest a Somali girl in a leopard print catsuit? Is she studying to be a anthropologist? I said, oh my God. Oh my God. So I knew she had made a scene because her thing is making a scene. That's what I want. That's her thing. She wants everybody to empathize with her, and she, when she gets drunk, she Nappy get black BITCH. Nappy had a B. I've seen her do this before, and this was just 3 years ago. This was July 4th, 2020. And from July 4th, 2020 up until 2023, I said she got this Karen Hilton thing. She got all of this stuff. I said people are going to pull her card. I told her when we tried to hash it out, like a day later, I get on the phone with her. She's like, I'm not in the right headspace to apologize to you. I know I was wrong. All I want is my intellectual property from you, my video. She did this.
Hold up. Only a woman can get away with some shit like that. You do somebody wrong, and instead of apologizing, I'm not in the right headspace to apologize. What you mean? What you mean you're not in the right headspace to apologize? This shit is your fault. Man, at the end of the day, you don't wish nothing like this to happen on nobody, but sometimes people do shit, and instead of governing themselves accordingly, they
You should have moved a long time ago.
Moved a long time ago, probably when it comes to that brick. Let's go. Shout out to the Gold Professor Gold P for the Cash App. I appreciate it, brother.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. Right now. I just saw it. Just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
Let's go.
Little thing where she was interviewing people in her community or whatever. She collected like almost $1,300 for it. She always has a GoFundMe. And she basically, once she collected the money, we went out that night, and she's to a point where if she knows people are going to ride for her, she's going to put on a show. This girl has been putting on a show for years, and this was just 3 years ago, she spits on people. That is how she is. And once she starts recording, it's like she don't show you what happened beforehand. And even the whole thing with white people or whatever, I'm not obviously.
So did she have an altercation? Is this what you got subpoena for, or what? I'm confused.
This is what I got subpoenaed for.
Okay.
She used my name in the subpoena. Now, granted, she was mad at me, didn't like me or whatever. And the reason I believe she didn't want me to be telling people the truth and coming forward or whatever. But my whole thing is I never had no plans or intentions to smear her, any of that. When I got subpoenaed, I'm like, who was this white lawyer subpoenaing me? He wasn't transparent in his letter. I didn't know if he was representing 7 Acquisition and Nightclub or if he was representing Rhoda. So he was trying to be slick with me, and I said, I'm going to show you what slick is. So he asked me, and I said, sir, I was there that night, but I did not see the incident. Then he asked me to attest to her character. And I told him, I said, she lives in another state. She's a good person. We go out, we have fun.
Hold up. Shout out to the brother Deacon Salty Balls for the $60 Cash App. I appreciate it, brother.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. Right now. I just saw it. Just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
I appreciate it, good brother. Let's go.
No, I'm not going to get into detail and tell you that she is an alcoholic and all of that, because at the end of the day, I don't have time to be subpoenaed by some stuff I know that's not even true.
All right. So tell me this. What did she say happened that night, and what actually happened that night?
She got on video. I think I sent you the video, Shanna. She got.
Uh-oh, here it go. She finna give it a whole rundown. Let's go.
If it come through, I'll resend it from 2020. She basically said she was beat up by 4 black security guards, 4 black men. That was her speech. The story that and even though I didn't see it, a crowd of 200 people, mostly black, may have been a white person here or there, mostly black people. That BITCH is the reason we can't get in the club. She was trying to fight all of us. I said, okay. And she ended up getting dragged by black females.
Uh-oh. So it's not the bros. Sounded like it's not the bros. Sounded like it's not the bros.
Mark my word. Mark my motherfucking word. You gonna pay for this shit. I promise you. I should have knew. I should have knew it was gonna be some bullshit today. You gonna pay for this shit, bro. I promise you on everything I fucking love.
Man, hold up. We're gonna run that back real quick because I think we need to let that really sink in. For anybody who watched the restream, this is somebody who has known her, I think she said for 13 years. Let's see what she said one more again.
I know that's not even true.
Right.
She met.
So tell me this: what did she say happened that night, and what actually happened that night?
She got on video. I think I sent you the video, Shanna. She got on video. It didn't come through. I'll resend it from 2020. She basically said she was beat up by 4 black security guards, 4 black men.
Okay.
That was her speech. The story that and even though I didn't see it, a crowd of 200 people, mostly black, may have been a white person here or there, mostly black people. That BITCH is the reason we can't get in the club. She was trying to fight all of us. I said, oh, okay. And she ended up getting dragged by black females. They gave her a shiner. They gave her a black eye.
Okay.
Girls, I actually befriended. She was a Somali girl. She punched her in the back of the head. She punched her in the back of the head, and she ain't real, outspoken and outgoing like that. If you punch me in the back of the head, I'm gonna hit you back. Anybody else gonna hit you back, But when she drinks, when a lot of Somalis drink, they get active. They get active.
So when you got subpoenaed, did you have to go to court, or what was the court about? What was the outcome of that?
I didn't have to go to court because I told the lawyer. He said, "Oh well, you didn't even really see anything then." And my judgment was that, oh, he's representing 7. He's not representing her. That was countersuit. So even though me and her were not on, speaking terms, and I called her after that, I did. And I told her, I said, somebody's going to pull your plug. Somebody's going to find you out. I said, even though you and I aren't on speaking terms and and she apologized, we were on video chat. I showed her the subpoena letter. I said, if I was a low down, dirty something, and because she has a habit of befriending people and then calling you, oh, you're a broke bitch, you're a this bitch, you're a this, you're a that, that's the habit she has. But
hold on, we kind of going in on this Friday night, man. Y'all got to give it to me, man. Shout out to Machismo TV. Shout out to Salty Balls. Shout out to the Gold People Festival. Hey, man, dropping one in the chat if we lightweight cooking tonight. Dropping one in the chat if we lightweight cooking tonight. My sister Pills Potion Poison say that she loved the clips. Well, you know what, Russian?
Your heart's been broken, so wounded. I want to know who you are. I want you to call me.
Hey, my boy said he wants you to call him. You know what I'm talking about? All right, we got the one. Appreciate that. We got the one. Say we're barbecuing. Let's go. Hey, I'm not gonna be stingy with the content. Sister Randy, okay, I see you. Normally, I know this is past your bedtime. You'll drop that in the chat here in a minute. It's past my bedtime. Sorry, guys, I gotta go. But if you let this dude take you shopping, he's gonna peek in the dressing room like,
I want to help you change.
Let's go.
Those be the same people that you want to rock with you. It's other people out there that she said certain stuff to, and they probably willing to come forward. But again, like I said, my thing wasn't to smear her. When I talked to her in 2021, that following year, like it was September of 2021, with the subpoena, I told her, I said, I didn't have time to go to court and deal with all of that stuff. You need to watch what you're doing out here. Because it had already been pretty much proven a hoax, even by a girl in her community. She's a makeup artist, and she does a lot of people's makeup, African-American, Somali, and she didn't want that type of heat brought to her, to her business.
Her brand.
Yeah, there was a guy in the comments. He was a photographer. He was there that night. He basically confirmed the same story that I did, that she was not beat up by 4 black men. She was beat up by women. But she won't tell people she was beat up by women because it's easier to say, oh, a man did this. And even, even when it comes to the white men that she slaps and stuff, it's like She is really on that feminist kick. She don't care if it's black or white. The problem I see is you really gonna get these black men hurt out,
Right.
and you gonna get.
That's because you're a prophet. You got a question. I'm sure I could tell the look on your face. You got a question.
Yeah, I got a couple of questions. First, let me confirm this. Back in 2020 or 2021, she got a drunk driving charge, and she got charged for that.
Hey man, from the sound of it, it sounds like this chick is just a drunk, just all over the place causing trouble. Salute to my brother, where he at? I just saw him. Salute to the brother, Technological Chaos. Salute, brother. I appreciate you joining, bro. I appreciate you being here. And not only that, salute to my brother, the Quiet Storm, brother. I definitely got the cash out. I appreciate that, brother. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna make a new tradition.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. I just saw it just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate the cash out. We're gonna get right back into the content. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Let's go. My brother Technological Chaos said she got beat by a gang of bitches. That's tough. The brother Sergeant Ball said all that black girl magic sparkles when coming out her ass while she was getting her ass kicked. Let's go. The truth shall set you free. Hey, pills, potion, poison, the Russian. Let me know if there's some tea. Ain't that how y'all say there's some tea? Let's keep going. Hey, man, I know y'all hear that in the background. I pay too much money for the bullshit. That's the downside about living downtown, man. On the weekend, everybody come down here. They ratchet ass. Let's keep on with the comments. It said she must bruise easy. She got a shiner that night too, man. She absolutely did. She absolutely did. The dude who hit her was obviously...
He was madder than hell.
He was madder than hell. Let's get right back into the comments. Salute to pills, potions, and poison. My brother Sergeant Ball say, this whole shit got me in tears. Yo, man, that chick, bro, a lot of them are like legit narcissists and like psycho sociopaths, bro. Let's see what the brother Jerome Payne say back in the day. I used to get that look from a brother from Ghana till we worked together. Then he was cool. Hung out with a few guys from Nigeria when I lived in Texas. They were cool. Shout out to the land. Shout out to Texas. Yes, sir. I'll be home in about 2 weeks. Can't wait for my brother Sergeant Ball say I'm barbecuing. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate them ones that y'all dropping in the chat. Appreciate y'all staying active. Hopefully this is entertaining and giving y'all a little bit of another side of the story that hadn't really popped out yet. That's why I waited. My brother Technological Chaos said the U.S. needs to deport her back to her country. Absolutely. She over here causing trouble, bro. Over here causing trouble. Randy K, that she is. They got the gunmetal guy. Salute to you, bro. P.S. Potion. Oh, Eric. I'm loving the interaction. My brother Jerome Payne say, I don't know any Somalis. I got more love from ladies from Germany and Poland over here on visas. Yes, indeed. Go P. He said, I want you to call me. Yeah, man, that's the bruh. That's the bruh Robert Tilton. Brother Sergeant Ball say she had a hat whooping. Let's go. Yeah, Nigerians fuck with us a little more. A lot of our ancestors were sold from that region. Honestly, white people in Columbus treat us better than Somalians on average. Damn. That's cold, bro. Man, being from Texas, I've had limited interactions with Somalians, bro. Pills, potions, poison. Her homegirl say, pass me the mic. I'm singing like a bird. Tell her play-by-play. Yeah, she giving the whole rundown. Like she interviewing Prime or something. Blame Jermaine. It's all Jermaine's fault.
Mark my word. Mark my motherfucking word. You gonna pay for this shit. I promise you. I should have knew it was gonna be some bullshit today. You gonna pay for this shit, bro. I promise you on everything I fucking love.
Everything I fucking love. Let's go. Let's see what Black in the Day say. These folks are earning this bitch out right here. Yeah, they putting it all out there. They got to get into tickets and everything. My brother Jerome, what you got, bro? He said Black in the Day. That's what I'm saying. Shit made me want to visit Europe before stepping foot on the continent. Damn, that white supreme pizza is real. It's real. Like gunmetal guy got money on that. This ain't the last of her history to come out. It's gonna be a mini series, yeah, bro. And I am going to cover it, bro. I'm gonna cover it. Okay, the T, yeah, that's the T. I've never seen a dude clock a female for refusing to give her a number. Sounds sus to me, bro. They so far removed from reality a lot of times, bro. That shit sounded fugazi. As soon as I heard it, I was like, man, ain't no dude hitting no woman with no brick. Soon as you don't get the number, man. She was talking reckless. She was doing something, but apparently she got beat by a gang of biatches. But we're gonna get right back into the content. Shout out to pills, potions, and poisons. Preach. Let's go.
Had to go to court, and she got it. It's been reset as early as this year, January this year. The same Rhoda Osmond. Yeah, Rhoda Osmond. Okay, yeah, I pulled that record, and she has a drunk driving charge where she got caught drunk driving. So that incident that happened at that club, I did have somebody reach out, but they were not willing to go on camera. But I did reach out to the Somali community here in my town, and they know the Somali community down there because they're all family. Yeah. And when I spoke to them, they know who she is. They know exactly who she is.
Very known in her community.
So all these different GoFundMes and ways to raise money is because she's getting surgeries or wanting to go party. She to pay her bills, things like that. That's why she raises her money to do this.
And now we have a motive. Damn, drop some ones in the chat, man. If this is some good tea, drop some ones in the chat for your boy. Let's see what the brother Jerome Payne say. He said, I bet Miss Brickhead forgot to refill her meds that week. Hell of a time to run out, boy. It is indeed. Hell of a time to run out of meds. And not only that, she probably...
You should have moved a long time ago.
She should have moved a long time ago. She saw a boy with the brick. She should have busted a move. Everybody go stand there and just wait for somebody to clock them. Let's go.
I'm gonna say this from that standpoint. As far as her like being a scammer and doing all of that, like that never really clicked to me. So I can't really say that she does that. But when you put,
man, you know damn well that girl's scamming. She's scamming, like the brother saw the ball say.
2 and 2 together, it does make a lot of sense because the girl has been traveling internationally, all of that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that that's what I know her as. Like I said, I know her as being a raging alcoholic and turning up on everybody. So I can't really speak on the money aspect of it, but if you really put 2 and 2 together, when she does the GoFundMes and stuff, next thing you know, she's out of the country somewhere. She's in Mexico. In 2020, when the incident happened, she was in Mexico like a week later to celebrate her birthday.
Would it be?
I want to come back.
Fair to say? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Would it also be fair to say
hold
that?
on. Let me say this before I begin, and you can take that. Don't she have a birthday coming up, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Her birthday in July. She's a Cancer. Her birthday is in July. Her birthday.
Okay.
So I want to explain something about that too. I seen the driver's license like a day off or a year off, and Rachel kind of explained how they share their information in that community too. It's probably how she evaded, if that's the right word, I'm tired, some of those charges, some driving incidents. Mm-hmm. I want to go back to the money thing we talked about. I want you to talk about the insurance thing in 2012, but I want to go back to Prophet's point about the club incident. I didn't pull all the documents, but I did see on there that it said settlement, and I got.
Hey, they all in her business, man. Putting a jacket on somebody for a fake booty is wild as hell. Let's go. This shit getting good. Let's go.
Thinking I'm an insurance agent, so I kind of know some things about premises liability. If you're on somebody's lot and you say you got hurt and there's no security, no lighting, stuff like that, that club or that business, can be held liable. And I'm kind of wondering, is that what she was trying to set up? Like, why was the security across the street? Were they at the club or at the gas station? Remember?
from
I'm sorry, not see. I'm talking about Prophet or.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's for Prophet. Yeah.
Okay.
Prophet got all the extra notes.
Yeah, so when I did my digging and found out, found all the stuff that I need to find, those two young men were across the street at the gas station, and there's a Checkers also next door to that. They came walking back across the street, and that's when they heard her yelling. They didn't see the incident, and she did describe and say that a man did, on the video, she said a man did it, jumped in a car. First she said he jumped in the car with, some black men. Then she turned around and said he jumped in the car with some women. But with them, she said a man in a suit. There was a man in the suit that was standing there. He was calm. He wasn't trying to run or anything. And, they looked at the guy, he looking at them like, what? And they kept showing the parking lot too. There were no bricks out there. There was gravel, little bitty gravel and stuff where the parking lot was being done. So I did a aerial view. And I also did I did a sky view area view, and then I did a 3D view. And then
Hold on, I gotta give it up to the bro. Bro done went to Google Earth. He done went to Google Earth. Hey man, hey, let's go.
I zoomed all the way down to that exact parking lot where they were standing at, and there's loose gravel. I didn't see any blocks, no construction material, anything in that alley right through there. Right. So I'm like, okay, where'd the brick come from? But I also listened to the video and I heard the young men say there was a female that she got into it with. Right. And she also said that. But then in her video, when she was screaming, the original video, she was screaming. There was one of her friends standing there with her. So, I just had to zoom in and listen to that. But that's what I heard, through all the video and all the melee and everything.
Everybody,
so it kind of describes what Rachel was saying, how, because I think me and you, Rachel, we were talking for a long time that did she take theatrics? Because it seems like once the guys came over, it was like, boom, action, go,
She's
that's why
She is actress. And a lot of Somalis, like when they're looking for sympathy, they start crying like, oh, when this happened and this, they're very, very theatrical. And she has picked up that trait from them. I can't.
Hold up, wow. Hey, ain't nobody else put this up on the tube yet. Y'all know normally I'm on some growth and this is how you advance in your career. But hey, man, I see y'all want me to be petty, man. Y'all want me to be petty, but you gotta admit.
This is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you. You get to see me, but I can't see you.
Let's go.
I can't tell you how many times I have sat in front of her and others in her community, and they put on the crocodile tears, and it's the old woe is me, and they love hollering racism, racism, racism when somebody white does something to them, but they are very disconnected from African American people because they are not foundational Black people, and she tries to connect herself to Black struggles and Black issues. And even me being who I am, it's certain stuff I would never get on a platform and say like, oh yeah, I got out of a ticket today or whatever. Like, okay, well, yeah, that's because when they pulled you over, your hair was blonder. It's just certain things you don't say. And then people looking at you like, okay, but now you want me to help you. Now you want me to ride for you, but you was just out here turning up.
Right.
And it's just so weird to be so educated and want to, I think we were talking about like she wants to be ghetto or she likes the low vibe.
And I'm not even gonna, there are certain things that I saw people saying about her that I don't necessarily rock with or agree with. And, me and her met, you see this Jamaican flag in my background. Me and her met in 2010 at a Jamaican party, and me and her, we get on the floor, we dance. I still get on the floor and dance. That's what I do. The only thing with her is people are now connecting her to, being promiscuous and you're a feminist. Like, you're taking it to these levels of now people are painting you out to be this particular image.
No, they painted her to be exactly what she is. Bro, there's no way that's the danger of running to the internet with shit. They painted her to be exactly who she is. She painted herself. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you try to hide it or mask it, now people got you as this promiscuous feminist, and you're a Somali who's inserting yourself into African American trauma and struggle. So now you're being found out. That's pretty much the synopsis. That's pretty much the synopsis that I'm giving. You know, that's totally my opinion.
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh yeah, she twerk and shake her butt and do all this," because I do still the same stuff. You know, but
right. The bottom line is the character is very definitely in question, and it's an obvious fraud situation. And I feel for the people who gave up their hard-earned money to the GoFundMe. And also, I feel for the black women that come after her and Carly Russell, because what people don't understand, when you do this for a living, you do this is my life. I don't do nothing else. So I'm in tune in a whole different way. I already see the effects of, I fight for black women every day, right? So now I'm posting. Just recently, I post the same stories where I'm calling out people for disrespecting black women. Now I'm getting a lot of black women and men like, well, I got to wait a week to see if this is real.
Yeah, I get a lot of black women and like black men and like shit, get a lot of black women. Shout out to the Russian, man. I appreciate you being here.
Your heart's been broken, so wounded. I want to know who you are. I want you to call me.
I want to know who you are. I want you to call me. Hey, everybody that donated money, this is another thing too that's not on the stream, but I'm going to tell y'all this. If you go to her GoFundMe and you look at the top contributors, one of them, I think the name is Lily Wakowitz or something like that. If you look it up, that is a pretty notable Transformer person. Another one is a pretty notable author, probably like a best-selling author. And another one is a starch eminist that donated some money to a GoFundMe too. So they go to show you who's putting the battery in her back. That's why I say this is a lot more sinister. Now I know that's the end of the video. There's not too much more. The dudes get to talking tie tongue and saying a whole bunch of bullshit, but yeah, the rabbit hole goes deep. I was pretty deep in it. I crawled out of it. I was like, man, I really don't have time for this, but I wanted to make sure that I at least brought the content up. And I did a 30-minute screenshot for y'all. This shit probably drained. I don't know how much memory out of my little S23 Android gang, but I hope that this has been entertaining. What I'm going to do is drop the link if anyone wants to come up. I'm pretty familiar with everybody who's in the chat, so you don't have to cam up. Let me do this right now. Get that out the way. But yeah, man, this has been wild, bro. This has been wild. I sat back. I was like, man, let me see, because normally this is not even in my wheelhouse, right? I'll touch on some of this stuff a little bit, but I was like, man, let me kind of see how this stuff play out, man, because this is a little, this is a little iffy, man. Let me see how this thing play out, man. But I appreciate each and every one of you joining me tonight to give this a good old once over. Let's see, Brother Black in the Day say, bro, you done us a service with this tonight. I appreciate it, brother, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. I had to do a lot of digging. My brother Technological Chaos say the Somali terrorist is probably a useful idiot for these crazy handlers. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Anybody with even a little bit of common sense knows. I don't know, and I know some wild dudes. I don't know any of them that would hit somebody with a brick for not getting the digits, bro. It is not that serious. It's not that serious, man. But, let them tell it. Let them tell it, man. But apparently whenever she get drunk, she get violent. And whenever something happens to her, she then runs right back into this house built on eminism. You know what I'm saying? They say, I haven't seen this anywhere else. Bro, this man this has everything that they've said about her, like a Somali who's been using GoFundMe's, and then you think about her background. When you come from that type of environment, man, she probably saying, hey, anything goes. You know what I mean? Anything goes, whatever it takes to not have to go back to wherever it is that she's a refugee from, which I think is Somalia. My brother Jerome Payne said, is it confirmed that she is a single mommy of the rainbow variety? Just asking for a friend. I know that she is definitely of the rainbow community. I don't know if she has a kid. I've heard people say that she does, but yeah, she's the worst, bro. She's the worst, just based off of what she's done, what she's been doing. Apparently, GoFundMe's and court cases is kind of her get down. So that's wild as hell. That's wild as hell. So let me see. My brother say, give me a few. I'll be up. I'm driving and listening. Okay, cool, brother. I'll hang around until you're able to come up, fam. But yeah, man, she wild as hell for this. She wild as, and then you look at all of the different things that she's had going. The sister was like, when this came out, she was like, damn, again. And then, they got subpoenaed. She got her so-called friends getting subpoenaed. It's crazy, man. It's a lot to process. You know what I mean? It is a lot to process. A lot to process. But we got 18 people in the chat, and I have a high...
I just sense that there's some white people watching me.
I see y'all back there watching us, but that's how y'all can hang around. We ain't no haters over here. You know what I mean? But despite of what you may feel about this, right? We use common sense, right? We use common sense, and if you have common sense, this is not complicated. It's really just a matter of...
How can he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe.
We got the beautiful Sister Sec Amethyst in the building. What's going on, sister? I appreciate you joining. You already know what I'm going to ask, since you look like you are every bit of 17. What are you doing up this time of night? Shout out to the Sister Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography. I appreciate you stopping by, good sister. You know what, Seek, since I don't know, have you been listening this whole time, or did you just get here? Let me know. Let me know, because I'm pretty sure if you just got here, there's a message that I want to make sure it gets to you. Somebody had you in their hearts and minds.
Your heart's been broken, so wounded. I want to know who you are. I want you to call me.
My brother Machismo TV say they gonna steal them clips fucking gold. I appreciate it, bro. Check this out, man. So when I started on YouTube, it was supposed to be serious, and because by nature I'm goofy as shit, right? But it was supposed to be serious. It was supposed to be about growth. But if I'm being honest, you know what I mean? The brothers that are already productive, they absorb the information, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think that a lot of people, want to be entertained, you know what I mean? And then, which is not a problem for me, obviously. Y'all see, man, I can, and I'm really going light tonight. I really pulled back on what I was adding to the stream, but I'm glad that y'all found this shit just as funny as I did. And I tripped up on this looking for something else. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to implement that into tonight's stream. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm glad everybody finds it entertaining, man. Sex says we should hit that like button. Yes, please make sure you hit that like button. Look like we got 24 likes already. I appreciate it. 18 people in the chat. My sister Pills, Potions, Poison. Shout out to the Russian. Shout out to the Russian. Let's go. My brother Jerome Plain say, all jokes aside, it sounds like these women need to be under the care of a medical facility that handles people with mental issues for real. Bro, I believe that a lot of them are suffering from like mental illness shit for real. But the world is not gonna give them a pass. They've done so much damage to their ethnic image. You know what I mean? Like the world is not gonna give them a pass, bro. It's way too out of pocket, man. Shout out, I see you, bro. I said the clips are epic. I appreciate that. Pills Potion. Randy K said, I hope I don't have a nightmare tonight from this creepy man. All right, let me do this. Let me get a 1 in the chat for the folks who know who this dude is. Let me get a 1 in the chat. And if you don't know what dude I'm talking about, let's go. Let's see.
This is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you. You get to see me, but I can't see you.
So if you know who this dude is, this is even funnier. Oh, so I'm going to tell y'all a story, man. I'm going to tell y'all a true story. Every story I drop is true, but I'm going to tell y'all a true story about how I know who this dude is. All right? So I'm young. I'm probably about 8, 9 years old. We are in West Dallas, not the projects this time. We are in West Dallas. If you know anything about Dallas, if you are in downtown Dallas and you're going to go to the west side of the city, you can either go across the Commerce Bridge or you can go across the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Well, if you go across the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, right when you come down off the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and you're going west coming from downtown Dallas, there used to be a little bitty Fina gas station right there to the left. You hang that left right there on Beckley. As soon as you drive down Beckley, the first street you come to is called Main. If you turn right on Main, that is the street that I grew up on. Well, on that street, there was shotgun houses. One of those shotgun houses was a sky blue color with navy blue trim. It had a front porch that was screened in. And inside of that house, this brother would play late at night. And guess who would have their hand on the TV while he was doing his televangelist thing? Because my grandma told me to. Now, being an adult, I feel like an absolute idiot. But it's going to be all right, though. It's going to be all right. But yeah, that's how I know who this guy is. That is Robert Tilton. Shout out to you, Randy. That's Robert Tilton. I think he got a thing for you. You know, he been trying to flirt with you all night. I'm crying, laughing. Your timing is right on time. Man, I tried to make sure I clipped and cut it up in a way where I can let it bleed right on into the stream. My brother Sacha Ball say, "Oh, most there. Salute to you, bro. Cheesemo TV in the building. Appreciate you dropping that one in there, sir." Jerome Payne say, "Ain't got no idea." That's Robert Tilton, my guy, televangelist. Shout out to Machismo TV. My brother Jerome Payne, Brittany B in the building. Thank you for being here, good sister. You know what, Brittany B? You ain't slick. You ain't slick. See, if you ever decide to divest and that man want to take you shopping and he says, "You know what, try this on," and you go in there and you close the door and he stop it with his arm and really be like,
I want to help you change.
"I want to help you change. Take it all off. Take it off." All right, let's go. My brother Technological Chaos say, "Who is that guy?" That's Robert Tilton, bro. Televangelist, just like Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland, all of them televangelists, bro. Bro say old school televangelist preacher. Yeah, man, in the 90s, man. Shout out to the 90s. Childhood trauma lord. Hey, and Alan, did you ever watch Robert Tilton? Did your grandparents watch good old Robert Tilton? Or Bob Tilton, as they would say. My brother Jerome Payne say, "Couldn't remember his name, but I am familiar." Yeah, bro. It's a preacher spitting game on Randy. He doesn't even know it. Yeah, bro. Hey, he trying to really get at Brittany B and Randy K. You know what I mean? He trying to get Adam. Trying to get brother Jerome Payne. Hey, Joel Osteen. Hey, wait till I cut his clips up. Wait till I cut his clips up. Man, I know they had a hurricane that hit Houston a couple years back, and he wouldn't let them folks in that church. And when they showed him on camera, he looked like he hadn't shaved in 3 days. They was getting on his ass. Wait till I cut him up. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be amazing. But shout out to Joel Osteen, dog. Brittany B say the timing is classic. I'm trying. My brother Black in the Day say, "We had one in my hometown named Ernest Angley." Okay. It was the same thing, but in Akron, Ohio. Bro, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna go back to the stream and I'm gonna make sure I clip him up too. I thought you was gonna say he woke you up out of your sleep screaming. No, that's Pastor Kearney Thomas. That's another one. I tried to cut him up, but I couldn't find the clip that I was looking for. Oh shit, hold up. Yes, sir, Billy Graham. But our Jesus turned black early though. We got big dog backstage that I gotta bring up, man. First of all, I want to say this brother supports not only the content here, but all over the space. Every time you see him, he's He's speaking well. He's dropping knowledge. And if you are somebody who is not well read, then this brother will lose you with his wordplay. Everybody, please welcome the good brother, Deacon Salty Balls. What's going on, my brother?
Thank you, man. Thanks for the fabulous intro. How you doing, Wrench?
Man, I'm doing good, bro, man. I sipping on a little bit of this Jack and having some cashews, man, kicking it with y'all, bro. How you doing, brother?
I hear that. I had a little bit of a Nicaraguan cigar myself earlier. So
okay. Yeah, man. What you think? What you think about tonight's stream, man? Is it gradually getting better, man? Hopefully I've been entertaining y'all this whole time.
No, this is the most comprehensive assessment as far as her background, her tendencies or whatnot.
Yeah.
What's hilarious about it is she's gonna be plaqued up along with Juicy and Carly, and this has become numerous examples of this, dramatic display of lies. She's gonna hit the wall faster than this plaque that she gonna get with this BS that she got going on.
Yeah, man. What's unfortunate is you have situations where and granted, even though we are a RP space, we are a male-centric space, right? What I do know about the brothers, I've never heard brothers advocating for violence or for, you know what I mean? Like, for the most part, we're like, all right, if that's what y'all doing, this is what we're gonna do, right? And for the most part, man, a lot of us have too much to lose to even be picking up a brick and hitting you with it. So it's so far-fetched, you know what I mean? And it's sad that they don't even have enough common sense a lot of the time to really understand what it sounds like when they say shit like that. Like, somebody hit you with a brick. A dude asked you for your number. You said no, and he went to the extreme to grab a brick. And just, man, come on, man. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this cow, ain't no way.
No police report.
Yep. And nowadays, man, we're in the age of cameras, man. There's cameras every damn where, shit. So yeah, so I'm interested to see what comes of this, but it seemed like her story is getting dismantled. Last I looked, her GoFundMe was like at 41,000. So yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this go. Let me ask you this: you're going live. Matter of fact, go ahead and plug your channel. I know for the most part, people that are here are probably already subscribed, but go ahead and plug your channel, man. You do, man. This your space too, bro.
Oh, no problem. This Sunday, usually Sundays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Machismo TV. If you want to see Salty Balls at Machismo TV. We have Machismo TV himself, who's in the lab for Eye Candy Eclipse. We have sports segments, general male content discussion, personal development. Go ahead, check us out. Rich Turner is a routine visitor.
Yes, sir.
Live Sunday night. Let me go ahead and drop this link here.
Absolutely.
Subscribe. There you go.
Absolutely. Hey, brother, man, for those who have not checked out that channel, man, it is especially for the truckers, the brothers who are truckers, or for the brothers who work those on those off shifts, the ones who are out vamping, working that late second, working those third shifts, right? That 10 at night to 6 a.m. This is a channel that you should be listening to. Brothers from all over the space. It's clipped. It's ongoing. There's no break in the entertainment. There's entertainment there. There's sports there. There's you'll hear brothers dropping game as far as about life. You'll hear brothers talking about problem solving skills. It is a gold mine of information, man. So if you are not subscribed to Machismo TV, make sure you swing over there and check that brother out. They are doing the good Lord's work over there. Sister Pills, Potions, and Poison say he's a poet. That damn right. So let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. How did you become such a wordsmith, man? Because everybody know you for, the what is it, the Book of Scrolls?
Yeah, the Book of Scrolls. You know what? This may sound weird, man.
Yeah.
But I always felt that I've been kind of more or less the best way to describe it, a thermometer of people.
Yeah.
If you ever noticed that any of those scrolls poetry and prose that's put out there is almost always reflective of something that somebody either said or is about to say, or more or less comprehensive. And I just spin it in a different way just to get people thinking, and to make it to where people are thinking a little more high vibrational.
Right.
I don't, it's more like a pulse. You know what I mean? It's almost like being a pulse of the space. This is what the people say.
Yeah.
In a way, it's almost like a reminder to people, like, hey, this is in the most creative form what people are essentially saying. So it's really not me. I'm just reflecting back in a sort of a medium sort of way that this is what people are feeling.
Gotcha.
And to be honest with you, I don't even really think it's me, to be honest with you. I think it's probably, the brothers that came before me, or who knows, man. I mean, I really can't even attribute any of these talents to myself, and that's real.
Man, that's really insightful, man. Like, another thing I'll say too is the timing, right? So it'll be an entertaining stream going on, right? Or it could be a serious stream going on, right? Or it can be one of those hot tempo streams going on. And then you'll come in, like I said, being the wordsmith, you come in and, drop it down, and everybody in the chat already know what time it is. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, man, that's cold. Like, you can see people's reaction whenever you come into the chat, bro. But kudos, bro. Hell of a job, bro. Job well done on the timing of it and the stream. Because sometimes I see you just write something out that's just simple, right? You get right to the point of whatever it is that you're trying to say, and then other times I see you really flexing that muscle of being really good with words and being able to put words together to really drive home exactly what it is you describe into certain attributes or the actions that the person that you're super chatting about. So it's a hell of a talent to have, bro. I'm whenever you drop the book of scrolls, bro, I would definitely be getting it, fam.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's almost like matching energy. This is what you said. I ain't say that. I just simply transformed it.
Yeah.
This is what you said. This is what you did. You know what I mean? Like,
straight up.
I just simply transformed it. That's it. You know what I mean? It makes it interesting. That's it. I mean, if it's cracking in there, or somebody going in or going off, you more than likely, or if something actually pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's something pissed. They be like, damn.
Yeah,
this person got smited. Hey, for y'all that read that, it's smite. All right, stop doing that. It's smite. Right? It's the back end.
Yeah, straight up.
They be saying Smith. No, it's smite.
Hey, man.
With the bottom of the sword. You feel me? Like,
straight up. So let me ask you this: What's next for the Salty Balls Machismo TV? What does it look like 6 months from now?
6 months from now, man, it's supposed to be twofold. It's supposed to be kind of a place where you got an assortment of different people with their different perspectives and stuff. And I can go real formal and say that, but to somebody out there, these men are superheroes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, people at their lowest, people who are, just going through the dark crevices of their soul, like for real.
Yeah.
And so everybody has a superpower. Now, I might not necessarily be the most articulate or off cuff on the mic. I'll be straight up about it.
Bro.
Maybe or may not. I don't know. I don't feel that's the case. That's not my place, right? But everybody has their own superpower. You know what I mean? It's almost like you got Wolverine, you got Magneto. Everybody is a hero. You got the brain trust, which are the academics that are very analytic. You got, somebody who goes in just on raw passion and morals alone, like, which is then you got people who are very, very balanced. Then you got people who are real surgical when it comes to the logic. So I mean, the way I see these are almost like superpowers. And so when it comes to the channel, is really pushing these guys. And the channel is supposed to be almost like what Salty Balls is, a multiplier effect. You know what I mean? So that people can see the channel and be like, oh, wait a minute. I like this particular comic strip right here. I like this particular story right here. This, you know, we make it to where there's a little bit of something for everybody there. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I got you. So essentially, what you're saying is,
how can he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know, and I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe.
Hey man, the funny thing, would you believe, bro, that came about? I didn't think of that until maybe 2 hours before the stream started, bro. And I just started cutting it up, man. I cut up, I want to say it's maybe like 7-8 different videos. I cut it up, threw it in the StreamYard, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna go with it, man. It felt right, you know what I mean? I was like, man, I'm just gonna go with it. But there'll be a lot more of that that kind of stuff, man. I had a good one from Kenneth Copeland when Inside Edition ran up on him. I mean, and he got that old creepy face with that Southern accent, and then a televangelist anyway. So it was so much gold in that one where I was like, man, I got to go back and slow roast that one. I got to go back and really, how Jap said, I got to break that shit down to the molecule. But bro, it was so much gold in that clip because he was being so damn weird. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, like a whole weirdo. I was just thinking that. 80s style. You just put a picture of with a white van.
Yeah, straight up. Look, and check it out, to make it even worse, this motherfucker had makeup on. So I was like, man, I gotta cut him up. I'm gonna get a lot of people have done Benny Hinn already, where he hitting people with the jacket and people falling out over the stage. So but I know he's a lot more known as far as like memes and little viral clips and stuff like that, more so than Robert Tilton. But you gotta be a kid of like the late 80s, early 90s to really be on that Robert Tilton trip. So I had to use him, bro. I had to do it. But I'm glad everybody enjoyed it, man. That's something new that I was trying. But it looked like I got a really good feedback from everybody. So I'll keep implementing that kind of stuff into the streams, yo.
Hey, sometimes you got to go into the crate to get that across, because I mean, some people got to be resurrected with with their creepiness, right?
Yeah, straight up, man. I'm a damn sure use Joel Osteen, and I'm gonna use Joel Osteen, and I'm gonna go back and get Kenneth Copeland. But yeah, man, I gotta do it, man. Real quickly, let me run down through these coming. My brother Black in the Day say, smite that trick, absolutely. So we all have an ingredient for the gumbo. Hey man, that's a hell of a way to put it, because that's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is, brother. I appreciate you being here. Brother Chaos Reigns say, what up, Ranch Turner? What's up with you, bro? I appreciate you being here, fam. If you are just not joining, or you just now stopping by, hopefully you'll watch the stream and you'll come to the same conclusion that
this is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you. You get to see me, but I can't see you.
That boy. I did not realize that shit was gonna be that damn funny, bro. Oh shit. Pills, posters, and pauses and say, I know what I know. Hey, that boy Robert, he not playing. That boy Robert not playing about it.
How can he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe.
That boy got a mullet? Run that back. That boy got a mullet? A slick back mullet?
It's like it was a fro, and then he just mulletized that bitch, grayed the edges, and slipped that whole back. Shit, it was transmission fluid. He was like, fuck it. But like, what, bro, watching this, here it is, I'm 40, bro, so watching this 30 years later, when I watched him, I said, man, that boy was really, really going after that coin. You know what I mean? Like when you see how active he is on on those televangelist shows, bro. He was going for it. He was trying to get them old folks for their money. I know my grandma donated some money to him, and we were posed. So they go to
been pimping, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But he was at Kenny Copeland. You got to do. Hey, bro, I'm finna cut his ass up, bro. I'm finna chop. I might chop his ass up tonight. He got so many damn viral clips, bro. Like, and not even necessarily viral because, these folks was out before viral really was a thing. You know what I mean? It was, they may pop up on a meme or something, but as far as like the way that technology is nowadays, where we can use it the way, kind of like how I've been using these clips in the stream and trying to be smart with the words, where it's not overly complicated, but presenting in a way to the folks who are in the chat, presenting in a way to where it kind of leads right into the clips. You know what I mean? And behind the scenes, a lot of times I'm looking at them and so I'm talking to you all in the chat. Or if something is playing, I'm going through the comments, and then I'm going to the clips, and then I'm already thinking about how I'm gonna bleed it into, the stream so that it's not choppy. You know what I mean? So that it's not choppy. It kind of flows all together. So when I see everybody talking about the timing, that's me on the back end trying to make sure I don't mess up the experience, because my whole goal is for it to be funny as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta capture that moment. All that is timing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's like doing stand up sometimes. You know what I mean? Like coming at the right time with the right punchline. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too late. Anything else you wanna say to the people before we close out, brother?
My thing is, keep your head on a swivel.
Yes, sir.
All this ain't gotta be doom and gloom. We can have fun with this too, because we already know that the gift that keeps on giving when it comes with the effery.
Yes, sir.
I say look out for Machismo TV. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sundays, where we have, open live panels throughout the week. We have overnight stuff, and we put a mix of stuff together, really not just for the different heroes and stuff, and those aspects in their testaments to the talking points and adding to the lexicon, but we also switch it up so that people who are driving and people who are working overnight can do what they do safely. I mean, all our stuff is like a multiple purpose. It drags you in. Oh, okay, I hear a little bit of this. I hear a little bit of that, just so that people can stay up too, if nothing else.
Right.
If nothing else.
Right, bro. What I will say is, I appreciate you putting it out there, man. There are times when I'll get the notification. I'll open up my phone. I'll turn the volume down just to help with the watch hours. You know what I mean? And that's been a big part of my issue too on my channel. Is I used to do short form content, and then I got to messing with the shorts, and now I'm trying to do a lot more live streaming. It's easier for me not to cam up because I have so much going on in the background. You know what I mean? But when I get back home, I will be live streaming from my studio back home. I got a full little setup back home that I'll be streaming from. But hey, brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming up, man. And as always, I appreciate what you and the brother Machismo and Dusty Nuts and the contractor and what you brothers are in Chaos Reigns. Because I know he stops by. I appreciate what you brothers are doing over there, man. Like I said, if I didn't believe in it, bro, I wouldn't even cap. But I wouldn't cap and say that I do. But I'm 100% sure that it's gonna go through the roof, bro. It's gonna go through the roof. You're starting to see heavy hitters starting to come over and watch and listen and soak up what's being said. And there's nothing else like it in the space, bro. So you all had the wherewithal to come in and fill in a void that we didn't even know was really there. You know what I mean? You get to hear a little bit of everything. So way to really have the foresight to do that. You know what I mean?
Honestly, we just said, you know what? People need to hear a little bit of everything, and we want to make sure that everybody gets their shine, so that they can be pointed at, so that they can go on ahead and have their subscribers and stuff. It's one big pie. A lot of people be fighting over slices and stuff like that, and that's the way I see it. I'm gonna end off on this, at least on my point, is continue to use your critical thinking skills. Think for
Yes, sir.
yourself. Don't act on emotion. Don't act on judgment, and make sure the information is right, because logic can be tainted too if you're not careful. Be rational.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you coming up. Like I said, if you need anything from me, bro, by all means, reach out. I'm gonna put my information. Matter of fact, I think y'all have my information. I got my email, and I think my phone number's in there too. So if you need anything from me, brother, by all means, reach out and let me know. Any way I can help push the movement and push the message, man. You already know I'm down.
Okay, you see my stuff, right?
Okay, yeah. Matter of fact, let me put mine here. This is my cell. Shit, I got so many damn. I got my work phone from Texas. I got my work phone from out here in Kentucky. I got my cell, and have some of them don't work. Yeah, it's all over the place. But hey, brother, I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna drop you down and talk to the people for a quick second. Then I'm gonna end the stream and get them some more of their weekend back. Hey, but I appreciate you, brother.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, peace. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The beautiful Randy K. Randy, I know it's getting close to your bedtime. I know. I get it. And I don't even mean to pick on you, but I left your comment up there. And, not only you, but Brittany B and Peel's Potions and Poisons, and even the sisters that are not here. Shout out to the AVs and the sisters who support the movement. And if I'm being honest, I know sometimes you hear brothers talking about RP content, and it can be hard to hear sometimes because it's unfiltered a lot of times, right? But it has to be said, and it says a lot about you all that you can listen to the message, absorb what it is that is being said, and also aligned with a lot of what's being said without trying to hop in and steer the ship, right? For that sister Brick lady, I think she needs to be more careful, because obviously the dude that she was interacting
He was
with,
madder than hell.
yeah, I know he was. I know he was. And if we're being real,
You should have moved a long time ago.
ass out the way, we still got a few people in the chat, and I'm a thinking man, right? I'm a thinking man. So my common
I
sense
just sense that there's some white people watching me.
I think it is. I think it is. We do critical thinking over here, man. And at the end of
How can he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe. This is great. This is exciting. Here we are looking at you. You get to see me, but I can't see you.
For everyone who's been supporting the stream, and I absolutely appreciate it.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. I just saw it just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
And I know that, like I said, sometimes the message is hard to hear. And I appreciate y'all hanging around, man, and just enjoying the content and enjoying the entertainment, right? But, if we're being honest, you know what I mean? I know that everybody's kind of been through some stuff, man, and maybe relationships brought y'all here, but I want to be the first one to tell you.
Your heart's been broken, so wounded. I want to know who you are. I want you to call me.
I want to know who you are. I want you to call me. Hey, we're not going to prolong it, man. I appreciate y'all. Like you wouldn't believe, man. Let's go through and catch some of these comments, and then we will end it. My brother Gunmetal Guy said Machismo TV has rich ton of segments that hit hard. Yeah, man, over there I'm a lot unfiltered, man, and we really just getting right to it, taking turns, iron sharpening iron. So appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate you absorbing the content. If you are not subscribed to Salty Balls and Machismo TV, there is the YouTube link for everyone who will catch the restream. Please check that out and support the bros. Pills, Potions, Poison, the beautiful Ann Allen. I appreciate you being here, sister. That's my sister from the South, man. I think she's from the boot. Wine. I'm talking about Mud, Cheesemo TV. Say, great stream, bro. I appreciate you joining, bro. My sister Randy K got the trophy and the ribbon up there. Thank you for staying up late with us. I know she probably nodded off if she's still in here. Oh, we got Pills, Potions, Poisons. You did the Lord's work tonight. I appreciate it, man. I surely tried to. Pills, Potions, Poisons, I agree. Hey, let's go, man. I'm glad I could be of entertainment to you all. We all been working, slaving all during the week. Might as well blow off a little bit of steam on this Friday. Got my bro cutting the fuck up. But Cheesemo TV, yes, Lord, Black in the Day. In here, I appreciate you joining, bro. Shout out to Brittany B as always. A lot of laughing emojis in the stream. That's what I'm talking about. My bro say you killing the clip game, bro. I am just getting started. And the cool part about it, I watch a lot of shit that nobody really watches, bro. So I may be watching some on String Theory, or I may be watching some on Black Holes. I may be watching Discovery Channel. So, and the way my mind works, you got to laugh to keep from crying. So I'm always looking at everything from a comedic lens. It's my bro say he's like the ShamWow guy. Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, the ShamWow guy came maybe 10 years after Robert Tilton. So they come from the same cloth, bro. Praise Moses. Yes, Lord. He got a little bit too much energy. Yes, indeed. My bro say food time. Appreciate you being here, Gunmetal Guy. Brother Salty Balls say the Juicer Man from the 90s. I'm a clip him too. I'm getting all of them. Bro say good time. Hell nah. Brittany B say Jesus Christ. We are cooked, man. We got my brother in the building. Where he at? Yes, sir. My brother Thane Me3 said, dang, I'm late, fam. I'm going to do better. Hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man. I know that you're highly productive, a very busy brother. Just to even have you over here in the space, brother, is you blessing the space with your presence, bro. So I appreciate you being here, family. No harm done. No harm done. My brother Salty Balls say, bro, got a little bit too much energy. Let's see. Juice Man from the 90s. Let's see. I see. I see what you did there. yeah. My bro say, dang, I'm late. I'm going to do better. Bro, it's all good. It's all good. You know, hey, man, it's all good because you're not the only one here. We also...
I just sense that there's some white people watching me.
Man, they in there somewhere, but it's all good. We ain't mad at them. We don't discriminate, you know what I mean? But I appreciate all the support that everybody has supported the stream.
Right now. There's an anointing right now. Right now. I just saw it. Just then. Somebody just reached out. Right there's an anointing right now.
So that's what you missed out on, bro. All right. Okay. Replay gang. Replay gang already. I may have to try to clip this up. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I may need to do it. Just appreciate you being here. So she said, what's out? Wow. Yo, okay. Great stream, big bro. I appreciate it, man. Got the brother Technological Chaos, the brother Salty Balls, Pills, Potions, Poison, the good brother Thane Mithra. Good everybody's all right. Touching base. Appreciate it. Yes, look. Hey, man, we can make the brother Thane laugh. We did our job tonight. I appreciate you being here, family. And look like we are caught up on all of the comments. Let me go down through here and make sure that I don't have anything left up in here. All right. Hey, Thane, I know you talked about marriage and, you know, in your country and not getting married in the U.S., right? I get it, but whenever you go out and help her buy a wedding dress, all you got to do is peek into the dressing room and really tell her,
I want to help you change.
And if she love you, she'll accept it. We got my brother in the building. Let's go. Shout out to my brother Theo Cope. Do Better Podcast, bro. Say watching from Detroit. Hey, bro, how long you been in here, man? We've been kind of cutting up. We've been lightweight cutting up, man. We've been lightweight cutting up tonight. And matter of fact, see, we right around the same age, so you know you could appreciate this. But it's good to see all of the productive brothers, all the productive sisters in here. And a big part of that is a belief system, and typically that looks
How
like...
can he say that? Because I know what I know. I'm not someone that hints around about it. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. Bless God, I believe what I believe.
Yes, Lord. We're not advocating for violence, and by all means, and hopefully that sister will understand whenever you see somebody holding the
You
brick.
should have moved a long time ago.
A long time ago. Hey, that is gonna bring the stream to an end. I appreciate everybody being here. Salute to Theo. Salute to Thane. All right, let's see. Salute to Ian Allen. Salute to Brittany B. Hey, I appreciate. Salute to the brother Jerome Payne. Our brother say I'm not missing streams no more. Yes, Lord. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe how much I appreciate y'all being here. But that is going to conclude the stream. Let me see if I got some music in here. Yeah, we might have a little bit of music in here. Let's do this. Give me just a second because we're going to jam. We're going to jam and rock out tonight. Hold on. Let me see what I got. See what I can load up real quick. See what we can load up real quick. Don't even worry about it. Y'all give me just a second. I feel like hearing some Twisted Black. I think that's what we're gonna listen to. A little bit of Twisted Black. My bro say, good show.
For the
ancestors, yes, Lord. We're gonna let this queue up real quick, and then we're gonna jam out. Y'all don't even worry about it. Let me drop my brother Black in the Day down. Get this right real quick. Let me see here. We're gonna do this like this. Boom. Appreciate y'all joining. Hey man, y'all have a good weekend, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bet.
That gun in my head, man. That white light. It was like that light, man, was saying, you dead, you dead, you dead, you dead, you dead.
Yes, sir. This one right here going out to all my homies out there in the street. We know this day gonna come. But mostly for my homeboy Elo, gotta be the feeling. You went too fast, baby. Yes, I'm still with you. I never complain about the things that I face in my life. I know the craps is coming one day, but I'm shaking the dice. I never pass when it's my turn, I bucks my chest. I'm Tommy Burns, motherfuckers, till I'm laid to rest. My life is like a book that was wrote by a crook / hustler. Drop a dollar, caution and look. I play to win, despite my setbacks to the pen. I'm small frame, but I'm metal stiff, never to bend. I know the rules when you live fast, dying is quick. But my style is head first, and I survive by the licks. My niggas know me from hustling, I mean with the cane. That boy Black don't miss a buck, cause he a fiend for the change. I take it how it comes. Life bring the good with the bad. And if I could, I would make the world a hood and a half. And when I die, y'all bury me in linen and me. To show I hustle summer to winter till I was that day is gon' come. Cause I chose these streets, that day is gon' come. Mama, don't you weep, that day is gon' come. Tell my kids they better wipe their eyes, cause they daddy was a go-getter, dead or alive. That day is gon' come. All the cats that I shot, that day is gon' come. And all the work on that block, that day is gon' come. And all the strippers that I knocked, tell baby that I'm sorry, but I got to cash out. We done came too far alone and try to change our ways. We be trying to keep our son straight and all the good grades. Daddy gon' make sure you stay living good, so I hits the hood every day. Don't ask questions where it came from, just know that it's yours. And no sympathy for the family that might have had it before. Daddy had to do what Daddy had to do to make that. 9 times out of 10, Daddy had to take that. But know that once it's yours, it'll never go back. And I'm gonna do what's necessary for you, always know that. If Kojak can come back black, then anything can happen. One day I might quit the game and get my change from rapping. But if not, I'm quite sure that I'ma die by the sword. Will my hustling be justified in the court of the Lord? I don't know, but I am what I am, and I do what I do. If you my mark, then I'm gonna do it till the day is gon' come. Cause I chose these streets, that day is gon' come. Mama, don't you weep, that day is gon' come. Tell my kids they better wipe their eyes, cause they daddy was a go-getter, dead or alive. That day is gon' come. All the cats that I shot, that day is gon' come. And all the work on that block, that day is gon' come. And all the strippers that I knocked, tell baby that I'm sorry, but I got to cash out. When I die, get my Corvette and my chain of brains. Keep twisted on my plates and represent my name. JT, let my son have all my pads. Let him read my rhymes and know I used to show my ass. And Zach, keep him straight and make sure that he's stiff. Make him dribble with his left hand and work on his gift. And Caddy, tell Taylor that her daddy was a G. And never get involved with a nigga like me. And Ty, tell Chelsea that I love her to death, but her mom was a bitter woman from the day that I left. And had to tell Deidre what I couldn't express, that it was money over everything. Nevertheless, she was my heart, but then these streets was my muscle. Like Mitch, all paid in full. I love the hustle. When it come and my lifeline is expired, if I die by the gun, it's outside, but that day is gonna come. Cause I chose these streets, that day is gonna come. Mama, don't you weep, that day is gonna come. Tell my kids they better wipe their eyes, cause they daddy was a go-getter, dead or alive. That day is gonna come. All the cats that I shot, that day is gonna come. And all the work on that block, that day is gonna come. And all the strippers that I knocked, tell baby that I'm sorry, but I got the cash out.